Good morning, family. This is the Queen Who cares for you. Hope everybody's having a phenomenal Saturday, sensational Saturday morning, and you're up and about doing whatever you enjoy doing. I'm here, getting ready to let my son come on the air. You know he's gonna come on and do his thing, and here we go. I could please Tina Snow, play these songs I'll spit like I please myself. Gigolo now rich, I believe myself, sitting on thousands, millionaire, billionaire is the goal I'll get. I could please Tina Snow, play these songs I'll spit like I please myself. Gigolo now rich, I believe myself, sitting on thousands, millionaire, billionaire is the goal I'll get. Tina Snow, written flows, I compose when I want from my dome. Eyes glow, niggas know if they don't, listen close. Picture bold, purpose, 50 songs, red studio, booth lit, engineer is a pro. You belong with me, indeed. Gigolo, Super Bowl, sky view, we a team on the throne. Now that we gone viral, so the whole world in the road. Now they not a soul, couldn't stop what we got to blow. What I wrote instantly, history we done made from a phone. Niggas came in your lane, went away. Such a joke, none of those other roles were proposed with a verse like this. When I hit on the flow, I believe in myself, so I know I'm a blow. I could please Tina Snow with this song that I wrote. I could please myself. I got a gigolo flow, now rich. I believe myself, sitting on. I could believe myself, Tina Snow. Plenty songs I'll spit like this. When I come in the stove, now I hit thousands, millionaire. I'm a blow. Is it rich, getting paid? I can show. I believe in my own best friend. I believe I'm my own best friend. I believe when I hit this song. Tina Snow and hear it and we going in the wind. I believe I'm my own best friend. I believe I'm my own best friend. I believe when Tina Snow hear this song, then we going all in. We going all in. We going all in, then we glowing to the top. I believe that I'll never fall. I'ma watch how I could roll up billionaire stocks with billionaire props, and we get in there stop. Daily living show is the queen in the top. Looking at the YouTube views went hot. Free YW Belly, free me too, cause we gotta get out real soon on the block. I believe in myself, I'm a pro with Tina Snow. Freestyle off the dome, that's how I flow. Still gotta go, I believe I could go get more money than, and I'm a gigolo. I believe in myself, I believe I could fold. I'll spit thousands, cause I'm now rich. I believe in myself, sitting on thousands. Millionaire, billionaire is the goal I'll get. I believe in my own best friend. I believe when Tina Snow here and song, we going all in. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, world. Now, new segment, the Queen Who Cares Daily Life. All donations and all contributions could be always reached at her cash app. A Queen Who Cares, 1961. A Queen Who Cares, 1961. And basically, these are some off the head ideas on, I don't want to really focus on marriage, but there's been a lot of issues lately, and a lot of people been talking about marriage and how you should deal with it. From my self experience, I never been married technically, but if you use biblical terms, consummation of a marriage was when two people had sex, and that would be the marriage. And they got X amount of scriptures and all that type of stuff that could back up those ideas. But I don't really want to get into that because this is not that type of segment. It's just overall. Now, if we got some feedback from it, then that'll be a different issue. But for right now, I'm gonna start off with a quote. Long live my Uncle Gary Victor Jackson, aka Uncle G. He told me a woman's place was for her and her kids, and a real man have his own and don't stay with no woman. A true player. So when he told me that back then, it was like dropping jewels into a child's hand. This is around the time, shortly before he made his transmigration, aka what they would call death. He was in his own place, uh, complex apartments, 4-story apartments. That was the first funeral I ever attended. I cut grass with him. He was doing side jobs, and he also had legal jobs on and off record, if you know what I mean. But that doesn't stop his legacy that he holds. You know, we don't say rest in peace no more. We say rest in power.
Yes.
Because nowadays we have come to the awareness that we live on and our legacy live on through our eternal body, aka our imagination. So I just wanted to drop that and give him his flowers right now. So one time for Uncle G-Man,
yeah. That's my brother. I love him with all my heart.
I know that's right. A lot of people didn't get to hear the whole side or get hear the whole truth about certain issues. And self-proclaim is one of the best ways to learn life. Because self-proclaimed experiences have shown us that the D class students have the A class students working for them now. And we're not knocking general government public education because it teach you how to be workers. The education school system don't teach you how to be a boss. And that's adopted from a dude that's incarcerated, Jimmy, that published a book called How to Be a Boss. Short public parent awareness on how parents can raise their children as a boss. So go look it up on Amazon and check it out. We got a segment soon in the upcoming days, and he'll further explain those issues. But right now, just off the top of the head, if you ask me how to manage married women, I call it how to marry women for dummies. And these are the type of questions that I ask. How to make a marriage last? I tell them simple. By first off knowing how to be your own best friend, like I just said with that song. I believe. It ain't I believe I can fly. I believe in whatever I believe in, because you got to believe in something and change that paradigm that you already had, or paradigms or belief systems. We can have one belief system like, oh, I believe that if a certain person look at me this way, that they mean that they don't like me. They probably got something on their head, or they probably don't know the effect of their facial expression. But I don't took off and just believe that they don't like me. So I got a belief system within a belief system within a belief system. We got to check all our belief systems. So in order to be your best friend, you got to go within, loving yourself first. That's not being selfish. Being selfish is wanting other people to do as I want them to do. I want people to do what makes them happy. So I'm going to love myself first. That's the only way I can give true love. And knowing how to pleasure treat and pamper yourself. Overall, I want the best for myself because I know how to treat myself. And I start with my prosperity within in my attributes and my personality. That's where all my network, that's where all my riches at. We was already born rich, like Bob Proctor said. And he long live Bob Proctor. Never met the man, but like he said, he have a lot of dead mentors, and he one of mine. I had to go overlook a lot of racial barriers, even though you might have people who still racist. That's them. They sleep. They fall behind. Save the women and kids. And, try to help the men, but if they don't, then that's on them. Next question. How can you and your Christian wife have an active and fun sex life? See, this is what people will be holding back on or caught up in. So I'd probably be like, simple. Whether you're a Christian, Hebrew Israelite, Muslim, Jewish, or any mainstream religion, religion or moral denomination. All you got to do is use Hebrews 13 and 4. And that's just a literal and metaphysical example. The bedroom is undefiled, aka anything you and your partner honestly consent to regarding sexual fulfillment is good. Like I said, the viewers, we ain't getting all biblical and all that because we believe in the Most High of Mother Earth, the universe, and the universal forces of infinite intelligence. Even if I was to use the 4 letters of the Tetragrammaton, Yod Hey Wah Hey, that still mean in the concordance omnipotent, self-existent. So I would be saying that I am a god, or she is a goddess. You know, we all are individual flames of that infinite fire. These people thought literally that when the people wrote the first 1611 with King James, that they was actually saying fire like out of bush, and then they didn't even see why in the Zohar, a commentary, Kabbalah commentary on the 4 books of the Torah out the Bible. Moses fell short because he wouldn't teach the people the Israelites how to be gods and goddesses. He led them to believe that they were kings and queens, and they had to follow a jealous and wrathful God. Ain't nothing to be jealous of, because once you the ultimate reality, all purposes serve you. So I break it down metaphysically, and certain things can be literal, but it's all coded in that book. I'm not under no lodge or nothing, so I can speak like this. You know, it's a lot of Masonic spots in the where they piece it up. You got to piece it up and put the pieces of the puzzle together. But a lot of people say they believe and all that and do that stuff. They really just judgmental and hypocritical and cruel and moral religious freaks. But we ain't here to point fingers and shoot at nobody on that type of topic. I'm just generally speaking on things that usually get brought up. Now, third question would be, what if my Christian, true, morally religious, or atheist wife disagrees with all of the above advice? I'll be like, simple again. Because I even include in that question an atheist wife, because that's a belief system. Simple. Be patient before, during, and after she or he disagrees or agrees. Regardless, the seed is planted. So whatever they resist within will exist in the indirect outer reality. You got to use your imaginative power to envision a scene within the desired ending result that you commit to in your secret. And faith is being silently loyal to the desired visions that you have. And all these things that I'm talking about led up to what I'm talking about now, because I got some secret desired visions that I'm not going to speak about until I experience them. Because you still wouldn't believe me, because you'll put your doubts on it, or you can put your hopes on it, but the next person can put their doubts on it, and then I spread my energy then. So if I know better, I do better. So I'm not going to worry about that. So in the next 4th question, I'll put up on how to manage married women for dummies. What if I want my Christian husband to take this advice? Yeah, that's right. Could I go? It goes vice versa. Likewise, I still hit him with this. Simple. He without a sin cast the first stone. And that's coming from the Jesus Christ game with Mary Magdalene. Y'all can do y'all research, aka prostitute, whore, stripper, porn star, video vixen, thotty with a body, yaddy. It's the same thing. All it is giving you a state of mind. So if he stopped them from killing Mary Magdalene in that allegoric story, whether you take it literal or not, you still got to look at the state of mind. And the state of mind would be that simple. If he a pastor, reverend, minister, or morally under any mainstream popular religious views where men rule over women, be careful and patient. A woman's love can overcome. You have 1 minute remaining. But we're gonna disregard that and keep it rolling. But we're gonna have to rewind at another time so I can get question 5 in. But leave you hanging on to your seat on that one. intermission.
All right. That was coming from my son, and I hope y'all can grab that nugget, or y'all can either kick it to the side. But
Yeah, I believe.
So
and don't forget, a queen who cares 1961 Cash App. A queen who cares 1961 Cash App. Y'all been lacking out there. Y'all gotta show a little love. When you had the pastor play, he passed around collected pay 4 or 5 times.
That's true. That's true. And the building fund never get funded.
Yeah, y'all. I'm cool with Cliff No Dollar because he bought the dollar. Thank you for using
Yes, family. That was my son, Carlton Wilson. You know, he coming, hey, he dropping them jewels and those little nuggets from all the experience that he has experienced while he was incarcerated. So, I hope y'all enjoying as he give his content on sharing talking about a lot of different topics. There'll be more of that to come. But anyway, I'm getting myself. I gotta go in today. I hope everybody, if any of my viewers are in Atlanta, Georgia here, I hope you guys are safe and sound because we had some bad weather last night. Oh my goodness, when I tell you it was bad, it was bad. I was at working. Next thing I heard thunder and lightning. I thought I just was hearing something. I thought it was maybe oh my goodness. We had what y'all? We going live back again. Hold on here, family. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You
Yeah,
you
so
still on
now,
the you still on the air.
oh yeah, all right. So as I was saying, is that where men rule over women? Any topics like that, you got to be careful. Cause woman love can overcome a man who has love for her. If he move into younger women as celebrities, co-workers, and or he overly jealous or verbally abusive and judgmental to anything in his segment, then you need to be up on the lookout. Cause if this dude is not open-minded enough to apply my advice, which is way more cheaper and less embarrassing than going to a marriage counselor or paying for an extra expensive book from somebody who said they got degrees and whatever and all them other technicalities, when he probably just got the game off the 7 Hermetic laws or the 7 Kabbalah laws, and I'm breaking the barriers, man. We in the age of Aquarius. I'm gonna keep it 1K with y'all. That means I'm keeping it 1,000. So I ain't gonna even play with you.
And you know what? I just not cutting you off, son, but I just want to share this thing. It's a lot of people out here talking about different subjects and they ain't got no experience of it, none whatsoever. You know?
Yeah. So yeah, and I agree with that. I see it within here, within my environment. So I agree with that.
Because that's why I say my channel is based on, I don't have no degrees and nothing behind my name, but it's life experience. And I actually went through them because I'm not going to talk about nothing on my channel that I never went through at all. So everything basically I talk about, I went through in relationship. We're going to have a subject. We soon going to have some content about Caribbean men. I think I did one before, but I'm going to do this with my son. We're getting in more deeper depth of Caribbean men and American men.
Yeah, that'll be another future segment in the upcoming days. So y'all stay tuned to that. And I'll be American men slash verse Caribbean men word of advice or putting everything together. And y'all seeing us in the construction process of daily life. So it's like an open book. So we're not just talking, we living it.
Yeah, because my son, when we was growing up, we I came to Florida at a young age, like 12. So I was born in Savannah, Georgia, but raised in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And my kids, they had a lot of Caribbean friends and stuff. So most of their friends was Caribbean.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of I speak patois fluently. I understand more than I speak because they got some real deep dialect, but I can still understand that. But that's a whole nother. I actually got another whole song called Roger the Dread when I play two characters. That's a whole nother thing. That idea right there, I was thinking about doing that with Tyler Perry.
Mm. Mm.
But I'll give y'all that song another time. But the fifth question would be why should the world take advice from a dude who's still in prison and never been married? You know, I use the I adapted the belief too. Also, you can't spray my dirty laundry because I'm gonna throw out my own dirty laundry. You know, a lot of the people who inspire me go by that topic. Tupac, Eminem, you know, they spray themselves about what they think that critics or people would talk about them, what they call dirty laundry or something. And you can't expose me when I already exposed myself. So what else? If you're not for me, you're gonna fall off right there, or you're gonna be hiding in the shadow until you eventually come out. Because I already done started the tone of my life. And simply on that question right there, because before prison, I knew about mental and physical uh, sexual relationships and platonic relationships.